Good morning, guys. First of all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for heeding the call and, of course, joining us as we start this amazing worthy course. We are building a generation that is very keen on supporting and promoting and discovering the next future of the creative industry. And of course, if the government is going to be talking about the creative industry and taking it serious, then of course we have to start from somewhere. And it's time is here when Mejja has been here for many years. With brother the same, Dr. Ofweneke the same, Tuva the same. We're looking at bringing up the next phase of entertainment in terms of comedy, in terms of music, in terms of artistry, in terms of radio and TV presenting. And that's why now, ladies and gentlemen, we officially bring you the first ever edition, of course, of our Linisi Festival, which of course will be taking place on the 27th of April live in Kakamega Golf Hotel. And of course, just before moving on, I just want to introduce, of course, the youth coordinator, Jijenge Association 254, which of course is the mother organization that has brought you Linisi Festival. So, karibu sana.
Yes, good morning, members of the state. I'm willymtuva, the youth organizing project manager of the Jijenge Association. First of all, the Jijenge Association is a youth association by the youth, and it was initiated in 2017, that idea. Then in 2022, we had our inaugural first meeting at Kakamega Social Hall, where we had members of National Employment Authority. Then we had a representative of Police Hospital, then the KCB. So we met, we had a session with over 400 members. It started in the morning, then late in the evening. So the Jijenge 254 Association, mainly it is to empower and to create the youth to have something that can mobilize and steer their life ahead through multimedia platforms, artisan, then we have through craftsmanship. So today you are here for the event that will be held at Kakamega Golf Hotel, that is on 27th, starting 9 a.m. till evening. The show is non-alcoholic and non-drug free, and the show automatically it will have any instance that maybe it can value criminal activity. So we are urging all members of the public, the show is free to attend. For those who like to participate, the participants we have open mic session, also we have modeling, we have stand-up comedy, and we have artistic exhibition. For those who wish to participate, the sum of amount is 200 shillings. Then we have a paybill number through our many social media accounts, that is X and Facebook. So in short, we are telling members of the public that all of you are welcome to attend the event. Back to you, Dr. Ofweneke.
Thank you so much. So that is our youth coordinator, of course, and Jijenge Association 254. And as you've heard, we are very serious and very keen, of course, on handling all matters creative. And it's very interesting, actually. Funniest thing is, we're just doing a research to come and realize that actually the entertainment industry of Kenya, 40% is being controlled, of course, by the beautiful people from that area, from the comedians, the musicians, and everything. So we're very keen on making sure that we don't lose that aspect of us, taking us back in the days of music festival, drama festival, and now here we are. So we're very keen on that, and as you've heard, those who want to participate, either you can draw, you can sing, you can model, you can do comedy, whichever way. I mean, and at times, unless you try to do it and fail, you never know if you have the capability or the ability to do it. I mean, at times, as artists, we come from areas whereby we come from a society that in the beginning we were not really very much encouraged in getting into the creative industry, simply because it was not deemed as a serious career. But I mean, as you look at Mejja, you look at Will Brody, look at Tuva, you look at Dr. Ofweneke, being among the biggest name, not only in the country, but among the region. And basically, this is what, if you are to, unless you do FYI, probably you never know what Mejja has done professionally. You never know what Will Brody has done professionally, Tuva. This is what you guys have known us for. So this is to encourage and say, you know what, there's business in this, there's money making in this, there's life in it. There's a livelihood in it, as long as it's well curated. There's a system that has been created to make sure that artists in every kind of way are able to at least get something on their table through what they can do through passion and gift. And I think at the end of the day, and Will Brother will agree with me, especially because the two of us are comedians, is that the same way artists have their own governing body that makes sure that royalties and everything are taken care of. I think it's also our prayer that even us as comedians as well. I mean, our clips are going all over social media. Guys are laughing at the end of the day. The only thing I'm getting are likes and encouragement, and you are my fan, my mentor, you push me. And at the end of the day, those things have to still reflect in the bank account as well. And that is just part of the conversation that we are starting. We're hoping, of course, the government will be watching. But before we continue, I'll just start from this other side. So we start with Tuva, willymtuva, one of the most celebrated representatives in the country, and also having been steadfast on the front line in supporting upcoming talent, of course, when it comes to music. So Tuva, karibu sana. Just say something.
Asante. Thank you, guys. I've been doing this for over 15 years, supporting talent, nurturing talent. What you need to know is that every day on Seto, I introduce new talents, and right now I'm so happy that we are partnering with Wallenisi to identify and support talent. So I believe it's going to be a great venture. I look forward to building talent and supporting new talent from Kamenegoro.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And of course, now we also have our lady in the house as well, with brother. Of course, one of the most celebrated comics, of course, actresses, and of course, right now we can evidently accept that Will Brother is among the top product influencers right now. Of course, I think everything she touches now turns into gold. So, of course, it's just bringing the aspect of how to transition from mainstream comedy, from TV, radio, and also just being able to blend in with the new mode of communication, of course, which is content creation, of which also you guys are part of. So, Will Brother, karibu sana.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's good to see all of you. I've never been in front of so many cameras. Words even fail me. Thank you so much for having me as part of Wallenisi. I'm looking forward to this event. I'm looking forward to meeting all the youths. I get a lot of questions on social media and just in the streets. People wanting to know, how can I make money out of social media? What can I do? And I'm hoping that those are some of the conversations that we will be having at Wallenisi. And I'm just looking forward to being entertained and meeting people from Kakamega County. And I hope that even with time, we will also venture into other counties, because Kenya is full of talent. And sometimes all you need is just that platform. Most of us are where we are because someone gave us a chance. So it will be amazing that we will meet these people and we will be able to give them a platform, because you never know what will come out of it. So thank you very much.
Beautiful, beautiful. So that's Will Brother, and of course, so Will Brother and Tuva will be playing a very integral part as part of the festival. Of course, their work basically is just to get on the mic and just talk to the young generation of creatives. Just talk to them, tell them the do's and don'ts. And I think Hai and I were joking on phone when we were saying that especially for the ladies who are joining the industry, you need to know that your panties don't need to go down for your name to go up. You can literally sell your talent. I mean, whose panties is going down on social media and your jokes are going viral. So we need to just also assure that you don't have to get into somebody's Airbnb for you to start having a gig or a radio show or a TV show somewhere. And I think those are just part of the conversation that Tuva, of course, will be telling you that you don't need to pay anyone for your music to play on air. I mean, if your talent is there, your talent is going to push you. And I think the guys will be attending. They also need to be very keen. There's some type of knowledge or wisdom that you cannot get on paper. You can't get on a print print platform. There's some wisdom that only comes from people who have been there, have gone through it all. They have doubted themselves. They've looked at themselves in the mirror and they're like, do I really need to do this? Or is it a must for me to do this? Or can I do this? And at the end of the day, they're here. So that is what Will Brother and Tuva, the integral part, they'll be playing as part of Wallenisi Festival on the 27th, of course, of this month. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be having DJ Demakufu as well. He's supposed to be here, but of course he's held up somewhere. So we're going to be having DJ Demakufu and of course the DJ Slim D. Those are the ones who are going to be on the deck list to make sure that we get entertained. It doesn't mean that simply because there's no alcohol, they won't be fun. They will be fun. I mean, kwani ni kwa nyumba yako wakati hauna pombe bado unatoa tu peke yako. So there's no. So at the end of the day, they're going to be there to be giving us the music and just to make sure the guys are well entertained and the artists have their music right, and of course getting prepared to just perform as well. But apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, we shall also now just be crowning or creaming the event, of course, with the legendary himself, ladies and gentlemen, Mejja on stage. And you know, I mean, with Mejja, but anyway, it's an alcohol free, so I don't know about that. But of course, Mejja, of course, will be now crowning up the event, and I think we're just gonna be having a good time. So, bro.
Niaje. So manze mi nashukuru sana Walenisi kuni approach ni kuwa part of hiki kitu anataka kufanya, kwa sababu mimi mwenyewe mimi ni product wa talent search. Mimi nilitoka kwa talent search ya Celtel Nyeri, unaona. So unajua feeling ya kuwa na talent alafu hauna access kufika Nairobi. So manze to me hii ni kitu important sana, kwa sababu unajua kuna wasi wengi kama mimi yani wako scattered all over the country wenye wana hiyo access. So na look forward yani kushare na wasi ideas vitu nilipitia, vile unafaa yani vile unaweza kuwa consistent kwa industry for a long time yani. So niko ready kushare hizo ideas na wao, lakini pia nataka kuchange Walenisi tuseme ule mse tutapata ako talented, siku hiyo ndio mwisho tumfanyie kama ni, sababu unajua watu wengi wanakuja wanasema talent search alafu nothing, hakuna kitu inafanyika after hapo. So nataka tukipata mse yani mimi niko ready kusaidia mse, unaona kani kumsaidia kuandika ama nini, tuva ako ready pale kucheza ngoma, kama kuna actor anyako hapa hivi, kama ni phone ama ni kumfungulia TikTok account, unaona. Siku yetu ni kupata tu winners yani, kukuena kitu inaendeleza change life ya mse. So anyway na asante manze kwa kukuja yani.
Muhimu sana. So hii ndio crew itakuwa pale. So as I've told you, so Tuva will broad of course atakuwa na same motivation. Mejja pia ataongelesha kiasi, alafu baadaye atakuwa na perform. Demakufu na of course DJ CMD watakuwa on the decks. And of course, as usual, if I sit here, you know who's on the microphone. Kenya's #1 events host, Dr. Ofweneke is my name. And gonna be there. So the whole thing is, najua kuna wase watafeel kiwaru kiasi mboni manzi ya Kakamega, but of course something has to start from somewhere. So if grace ya God that to allow counties zingine that to approach ni sawa, but of course for now tutakuwa kuanzia Kakamega. So sijui kama kuna mtu akona any question, of course towards youth coordinator ama Mejja ama will brother Tuva ama mimi, if anybody has a question.
My question is kuna events mingi kwa na entry.
Yes.
But this one is free.
Yes.
So I know most people have to know why it's free event. And also, is this something that you're going to do it continuously? Ama mnaifanya tu once then like your end goal?
Mtonda kujibu hiyo.
Yeah, event is free because we are targeting the youth, and most of the youth we are sasa hivi uchumi iko ngumu, so at least tumeweka iko free, at least attendance kwa kila mtu. The moment we put that entry, to restrain watu wachache. So watu wengi wataachwa nje. Maybe mtu ako na talent na ameachwa nje, vile Tuva hapo hapa hivi, will brother yako. At least kwa pale ni mtu anapata direct platform. Hakuna broker, akona Tuva pale, amuona mtu akona kipaji chake. Tuva naye atamlea kama mzazi. Ndio kwa maana tumeweka hivyo. At least kila mtu access. Sasa colleges zimefunga, watu wako pale hivyo, we have group number of youth wako around. So that's why tumeka hiyo entry iko free. Ule mtu anatoka pale mashinani, hajaifika pale Kakamega Golf Hotel, ndio tumeweka pale State of the Art Hotel. Kila mtu afeel pale kama ule mtoto wa tajiri. Asione mimi ni mtoto wa hustler siwezi fika pale, hapana. Tumempatia hiyo entry free. Niingia pale akwe na Tuva karibu. Asikuwa tu anamsikia kwa radio na TV. Ndio tumeweka hiyo platform. At least we are equal. We are not partisan. That's why nisema we are non-political and non-religious association. Tunakata kila mtu, kwa Muislamu, kwa Muhindi, basi uko pale. Uko ni mtu wa UDA, uko ni mtu wa ODM, sisi tunakata kila mtu. Akwe Mkenya, akwe Mganda, Walenisi, Jijenge inakushughulikia. Ndio kwa maana tumeka hivyo leo.
Na itakuwa ni the plan is of course in the inaugural, but plan ni ku have consecutive kifuatana because I mean kuna wenye wanaweza kosa kupata opportunity on that day. So we still want to make sure. So Mejja may bring in a very important aspect that see this after such talent search ni hivyo, kuna vitu vingine tunapanga as well as the Jenge Association to make sure people support. If because she's a Milele, I'm at Radio 47, he's a citizen. If kama said as our get or go through your mentorship, Mejja sasa kuandika, vile kuingiza huku, vile kuchapa chorus, unafanyaje video, unavaaje, unapresentaje, unapangaje timu yako ya management kama hizo. After the end of the day, the idea ni to make sure to make it our say out, because I mean tuko na have conversation behind the scenes. Wengine tunaanza kufikiria ni aje, what is the next step after Dr. Ofweneke. Mimi sasa naanza kufikiria vitu zingine, ni kama sasa hivi nishachoka kuwachekesha. Muda kucheka enda YouTube ama utafute kina the upcoming again. So tunataka tutoke tukiacha space, but hiyo space tusiache kiwa ni vacuum. Tunataka tukijua kuna next generation iko ready. Shida tu ni moja, hii generation tukiwa discover lazima uko tayari kulearn. Si ati leo uchape video ile viral kushinda clip yenye Will Brother alifanya, so wewe unataka utokee ucharge Kenya Will Brother na charge. Sasa hiyo ni uongo, hiyo ni unrealistic, una get. Mejja sasa ana charge pwani because I may have to work over the years na kuinvest time, talent, research ndio aweze kucharge ile ndio ana charge. So hizo ngoma moja ile ichape viral, ichape TikTok challenge moja, sema basi kama Mejja anaitisha hii pesa pia mimi naitaka sasa na kama client ataki akae. Una get. And again, easy rise, easy fall at the end of the day. So it's free, simply because we don't want to leave anybody out. 2, there are going to be subsequent events that are going to be following after this one.
My question goes to me here too. One of the key things ambayo watu wanapata consider sasa hivi na watu wanafahamu kwa kweli kwamba ni one of the promoters during your day ambayo sokoni kwa kushikilia ardhi sana.
Yes. Mejja yupo hapa, labda akwambie mseto amemfanyia nini.
Ameniangalia mimi. Mimi naweza test manze, kama unajua Dufla manze Dufla alikujaga kwa ilikuwa ni mseto campus tour. Hapo ndo alitoka. Sasa unajua tu amesaidia watu yani unajua. Dufla pia mimi nikianza manze nakumbuka tu alikuwa ananipigia simu bado hata bado niko Nyeri unaona. So manze nafikiri sikuwa kipo na public speaking, lakini I hope nimejibu yanaweza.
Dr. Ofweneke. Sasa
Yeah, maybe
you grow your community. If we grow our community from the western side, definitely is going to rise to other communities so that they're able to see what we are doing with our community, with our youths. How well are we developing our youth? How well are we growing new people? How well are we giving people like Tuva, Ofweneke? Because when we have these people and other communities see what they are doing and how they are developing our youth, I think it's something they're going to buy, and it's something that is going to build everybody so that we raise the people from not only Western. Other people can also see and say, if Western are doing this, what about us? How do you also assist too?
Platform Tuva hapo pale, Mejja hapo pale, Will Brother hapo pale, at least uko umepunguza ile crime rate, uko umepunguza ile drug rate, ile illicit drug rate pale kwa village. At least na wale vitu watoka pale kwa village ni watu ambao wako mentored, wako focused, and they know what they want in life. That is how we benefit. Hiyo vitu kimuinua tayari umetoa jambazi pale kwa society. Umebring into ile positive, ako na character nzuri, reputation. At least tena nakuja kwa national limelight. Mtu anza kwa pale ako na kipaji ya kurap, anamalizia tu pale kwa village, hakuna mwenye anamchukua. Ni kama futa, unakuta mtu ni striker mzuri lakini ana national platform. Kuna mabroka hapa chini anakulia mtu na anabakia mtu anambia da connect na Tuva, anagonga mtu pesa ajai nini. Alafu najua pia Tuva show zake mingi ni mzuri, zinakwanga kwa campus tour. Lakini sasa hii tumeiweka ni public. Unajua maybe kwa campus tour semi kwa bar, maybe pale kuna restriction. Kwa hiyo university wako na policy yao, ndio mtu ingie pale, maybe you are a student, wajalika watu wa public. Lakini sasa tumeiweka public. Anybody can enter pale Golf Hotel for that day, for that event. Yeah, tumeiweka hivyo. So we benefit, we youth are benefit, si tumebenefit. Yeah.
it's more of a moral benefit. Yeah.
Moral benefit, not economic benefit. Thank you. Mambo zake mingi. Si ule mtu tunaweza sema ni rich boy, hapana. Sio mtu amelewa na Weetabix. Yule mtu amelelewa na viazi ya kienyeji, ametembea mguu chini akikuwa primary kwa what. So if somebody ni hustler na maisha.
Mtu history ulijulia.
Yeah. So kumapproach imekuwa rahisi sana because kitu amepitia. Lakini kama ni ile rich boy kwanza kumapproach, kwanza utapata body yako pale security. Kumfikia kwanza ni ngumu. Kuna kwa na ile access control. Lakini sasa ni mtu hustler, kumfikia tu ni haraka na kumsalamia hata kupiga picha. That's why tulimpata.
And again, to add on top of that, not that you asked why like somebody like Ofweneke coming up.
Actually, what we're doing is just to inspire, encourage, and motivate. When somebody gets one-on-one with someone like Mejja, na Mejja mwambie by the way nilitoka Nyeri, nikakuja Nairobi, and that's mtu anaweza relate easily than anybody else. And then amesema ngoma za Mejja zinadvocatea, you know something. You have to understand that entertainment is entertainment. Now Mejja has never basically stated or told someone like you need to do this or this. Mejja pia ni mzazi, ako pia na a daughter if I'm not wrong. Ndio? And he is also a responsible father. So from his story, we are going to sell the idea, we are going to plant the idea, we are going to cultivate the idea. So that my youth pia, when you talk from a humble background like Mejja, can also get inspired and begin something.
3 more questions to Maliza. We need to, some of my colleagues need to.
Kuuliza kwa example wale ambao wameshinda kama upande wa music, kuna specific kama level tunafanya nayo kazi ambayo itakuwa inasaidia kwa wale ambao wamekuwa washindi upande wa music.
It's an ongoing conversation, of course, of who we're going to be partnering with in terms of those ones who would have won. As you've said, as you've told you, it's the inaugural edition. So we so far we're already getting interested parties who, of course, would want to see the second leg of the competition, of course, or the aftermath of the competition. So it's a conversation. We cannot point out a specific label that we're working with, but we have interested parties who also want to be part of this, just to see that the success story goes way and beyond. Yes. 2 more questions to Maliza? Yes. Say what? Oh, there's been a narrative. Wataje jina? Wataje jina? Mapresenter wataje jina? Wagani presenters? Kasipuli namjua presenters wagani? No. Twende pole pole. So now you're talking to the lawyer, not the comedian. Give me a name.
Kwa sababu tuko na mzazi ambaye ni miongoni mwa watu ambao wanaangalia sana. Ni miongoni mwa vijana ambao wamekuwa kwenye industry. Je, unahisi kama ni kipi ambacho tunaweza kufanya hao Watanzania ambao wanasemekana kwamba wanapenda kwenye muziki wasichile tena?
Umecheza smart lakini sasa. Tuva.
I think listen to Mseto. Watch Mseto. You'll understand. We play a lot of Kenyan music and we continue. That's why it's called our Lenisi. Yeah. So good music is everything.
I think also if I can support or pick it up from Tuva, there's one thing Tuva on Citizen, with Brother Milele, Dr. Ofweneke Radio 47. There's much as I can do to make sure I push your music. But see again, what artists fail to understand is I am just playing because your music is nice, but I'm not your sales team.
Yeah.
You get?
True.
So because I play your music on air, doesn't mean now I should now work with a flash disk. Lazima mcheze. You get?
Yeah.
So ngoma yako imecheza Milele, imecheza Radio 47, imecheza Citizen. So wewe tafuta hiyo clip. Zunga hiyo clip na social media. Anza kujihype nayo. Then usikae useme ati sasa mimi nimejaa. Nishachapa ngoma moja sana, ngoja ngoma ikufe. Ngoma ikishaanza kuisha uone value yako imeanza kurudi chini, views imeanza, ndio sasa unadikaika ngoma nyingine next ni gani? Guys have to put in work. Alright? To the story ya Diamond unajua. Do you know how Diamond did the collaboration with Neo? Diamond alisikia Neo amekuja kwa studio. Diamond akatoka TZ akakama akajibukia room next to Neo. Diamond akakaa na ngoma zake. Anangoja Neo akama. Alikapala kwa mlango kama mjinga. Wakati aliingia akamwambia hizi ngoma zangu. Hivyo ndio hapo na lips zake kubwa mpaka wapi? Los Angeles. Na get. Shida artist story ni moja. And I will say point blank. The problem with our artists is Davido amekuwa hapa juzi. The only thing our artists will do is take a photo of the Davido.
Yeah.
P Square, nani mwingine na ngoja TBT. Oh my goodness, I'll never forget. It was a good time meeting you at Davido. Big up bro, he didn't even know you. Call it nigga bro, he didn't even know you. You get? Ni lini tutaanza kuinvest ile asema wa Davido ako hapa. Wacha nchepe tu hook. Obio. Na get point. Yeah. So maybe Diamond, truth be told, we hate him or love him. The boy has pushed himself. Cheki Mejja. Mimi miaka ngapi Mejja amekuwa industry? But mpaka sai. Iva leo unajua jioni Radio 47 bado unacheza ngoma Mejja. Na najua choki sasa juzi tulikuwa tunaongea naye. Anafanya productions. Hii ni job. Lazima uchukue passion yako serious kabla job. Vile mtu amka saa 2 mpaka 5. Lazima pia una invest. Mimi sasa na invest, sasa hii nafikiria vile naenda kutengeneza notes za chamber Radio 47. So you have to invest in it intentionally about it. Ndio. lazima tu haina option bro. Ukijua vile sura ya landlord wako ni mbaya, uweze takumwona kwa mlango. Kama tu ujisukume na hapo.
Tunajua kwamba umekuwa kwenye industry ya uigizaji. Most of the people really wanakuwa sana. Labda tu na watu wanajiuliza ameenda kuwa kwenye hiyo. Labda tu ni nini ambayo sofa tunafanya kuhakikisha kwamba wale wa kama watu ambao wanataka kuingia kwenye sanaa ya uigizaji wanapata pia fursa ama how do you
mara mingi nakutana na watu wengi sana. Mimi sana sana nikiwa natoka redioni kama saa 4, utapata kuna watu ambao wananingoja pale nje. There are so many youths who just want to venture out and have their talents showcased and seen. So I sit with them, I talk with them, I go to schools, I go to colleges and just encourage them and talk to them. Kuna wale ambao nafanya videos now, akinitumia content yake na ni nzuri, I will be part of it. I've been doing it with Tarell Humphrey ambaye pia amefanya na Awinja ile show yao ya Ushago. So I also work with those people so that their talent is out there. And just to give them a word of encouragement, to see what they do, to correct them where they're not going right. Hizo ndo vitu nafanya vitu mingi sana because I meet a lot of people and I do a lot of things with them. I think to each their own. It's not in my place. It's not in my place to judge. I will do what I feel is right for me, what I feel is right for the society. Mimi nitafanya mambo yangu, kila mtu to each their own. To each their own. So it's not in my place to judge ya kwamba Almasi mambo yake hayamuendei vizuri. Because hata mara mwisho nimeongea na yeye ni kitambo sana. So I don't know what life he's living. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing. If it rubs you the wrong way, then I mean you just have to deal with it. Kila mtu ako na maisha yake. Mimi wacha tu mimi nitaelekeza tu mtoto wangu.
Sio uko na wako.
Mimi niko na wangu, hakuna mtu ananielekezea wangu. So mimi nitaelekeza wangu, yeye mtu anamuelekeza aendelee tu kumwelekeza. Just like I say, to each their own. It's not in your place to judge useme mienendo ya huyu mtu iko hivi, mienendo ya we are in the entertainment world. Na kwenye entertainment kuna watu wanaishi maisha nyingi, maisha tofauti sana, That is just what entertainment is. Whether it is here in Kenya, it's all over the world. Kila mtu akuna mienendo zake, everyone is cultured differently. So wacheni tu watu waishi maisha zao. Let people live their lives. Bora
hata wewe unaishi yako na
hatujui. Exactly.
All right. So guys, I think Ati?
Umekuita kingori?
Really, girl? Really? No, he's my boy, but I mean, the resemblance. Obina ni shazo, hiyo ni kawaida. Obina ni saju jina. Kingori. Anyway, mtu ameita chipukizi Churchill. So yes, Mama, the last question.
Yeah, I'm asking you about Mr. Right. Drama we see there, daily drama plan.
Really again. Really. Ni kuharibia token nipange. Ni yani kaini sime wow. Nataka ude mashautie ule atoe ule wig. I think I'm at a place in my career whereby I'm very intentional in what I do. And brother will tell you, we are very close and will tell you. Mimi mtu wa nasikianga kuna siku mliniambia ati I'm the most boring person to interview because there's never Ofweneke atakwambia naishia hakuna kitu cha kuniuliza. Life yangu ni sitakangi kuna ka opposition si tolerate na siwezi kapale kupanga. Mimi ningeni shike mic, I'm like haya Dana, let's do this. So if kama timu yangu upanga, God forbid nisijue. Una get? But are you not entertained? It's the biggest reality show right now in East Africa. So you love the show. So you consider to go show mami. Ukianza overthink. But I would allow you. You're a lady. Ladies, you're allowed to overthink at times. But usi overthink show. Katu sawa enjoy show. Ikasa sisi tuseme hii wale niso tuseme umseme rap sana. Waluya wajui kurap. Huyu alipangwa. You get point, Mama. So just enjoy the show. But I also I want to thank the millions of Kenyans, actually East Africans who watch Mr. Right. And things are working out well because of you guys. Mr. Wright could actually be going for another probably 2 or 3 years. So that means the success of it. So God is in charge. A bad one. Eh? Hakuna challenge. Why should there be a challenge? Challenge ni nyinyi wenye metry kupush agenda yenye iko. I am very morally up straight, same as Diana. Some of us live by values. See, because we have good chemistry doesn't mean that there should be anything sinister behind the scenes. That is somebody's wife, there's somebody's house. Bahati is a man like me. The worst tears of any man is a man who you've touched his wife. That's a curse. Wewe una mingi.
Na zake zote ni za mwisho.
Ni za mwisho. Sawa dhana
David amepata kufika hapa nchini na kweli nasemekana kwamba show yake ilikuwa ni show watu walipata kulipa pesa sana. Watu wanahisi kwamba shida inaweza kuwa ni gani? Na promoters ndio kwa kweli wataki ku invest on their own artists ama shida ni gani?
Lazima we must understand our culture. Kenya, you see, Kenyans we are promoters in quotes. Kenya is a spring. Usikize nani mwenye swali. Kenyans we are a springboard of talent. Awasi mtu wa Ameno Dorime alifanya hiyo ngoma. Country ya kwanza kuja perform ni gani? Kenya. Una get? Na aliimba ngoma kama mara 4 juu na ngoma nyingine. Una get? Nani mwingine? Huyu Terminator. No, international I think that come juicy.
Yeah.
So we are a spring of talent. You have to come and test us fast.
Yeah.
You get?
True.
So Pia, the only thing that Lemeo Kenya is I want one day Mejja, literally Mejja afanye, and it's my wish and prayer. Mejja aseme leo tunakutana Nyayo. Na tujaze Nyayo. Na Mejja achape show. Kwani Mejja na ngoma ngapi? Anaweza ili performance almost 3 hours.
Yep.
Si ndio Mejja peke yake. Una get? See, maybe I think maybe my fellow artists can tell me. Kenyans at times we get too familiar with us. So na Ofweneke Freire na kuanga kuiva. Mbona nilipe 3000 kuona stand up comedy Ofweneke. Ndio unakubali mimi ni mfani. Sasa hujakataa. Una get? So maybe I don't know. Tuva, little brother, I don't know what I'm saying.
What's up?
Inasemekana kwamba wasanii wengi wa nje wanakuja kuchukua pesa hapa Kenya, lakini wa Kenya hawatoki nje ndio kuchukua pesa.
Tuko na YouTube na tuko na nyinyi. Tutaonea tu hapa na tuwasikizia hapa. I mean if it's 72,000 shillings at back South African fourth and I can do a mapiano mix yenye inazungushwa Nairobi nikakambisa ni sawa tu nishamaliza. So now guys I think we now want to kila mtu contact so to tell them